This is ABC 7 News at 6. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Healy Wilgus. Thank you for joining us. The Orange County Sheriff's Office confirmed that they have found the body of the 2-year-old attacked by a gator at Disney World.
The body was found in the water close to where the toddler went missing. 2-year-old Lane Graves was visiting Disney World with his family from Nebraska. He was grabbed by an alligator on a Disney Hotel beach last night. The 2-year-old was playing in just a few inches of water when the gator grabbed him, pulled him into the water. The father, just a few feet away, tried to save his son, but couldn't free the child before the gator swam away.
At about 3:30 today, we recovered the remains of the 2-year-old from the water.
Everyone here at the Walt Disney World Resort is devastated by this tragic accident.
Wildlife officials have captured several alligators in the lake and are looking to confirm which gator attacked that child.
Here on the Suncoast, the Sarasota County Jail is in desperate need of repairs.
According to a presentation made to Sarasota County Commissioners, almost $5.5 million is needed to fix maintenance issues at the jail. ABC 7's Bobeth Yates joins us now with more on the story. Bobeth?
Yes, from rusty copper pipes to major safety concerns in Sarasota Jail. Now it's all needing for major repairs.
Nothing in the law enforcement has stayed the same, especially since 1975.
But while law enforcement policies and procedures have changed over the years, portions of Sarasota County Jail facility has stayed virtually the same.
Obviously, any building that's 40 years old, we have plumbing issues, electrical, air, those type of things. Plus, the 1975 design of the facility is way outdated.
But the concern about the outdated design isn't about the looks, it's about safety. And in this video presentation, Sheriff Office officials went into detail for commissioners.
Sight lines are poor. Deputies who open the door cannot see their partner or inmates. Safety concerns continue when entry into the cell is needed. Inmates control their light switches, and an ambush or an attack can be planned. Limited sight and using peephole communications contribute to the problem.
During the presentation, other issues including mold, leaks, and rust were also highlighted. And the issues raised obvious concerns for commissioners.
We can't have that happen. So these have to be priorities above other things that we do.
Currently, about 20 maintenance projects have been slated to correct major repairs for a cost of about $5.5 million. Routine work orders are also being performed to address other concerns. But sheriff officials say it may be time to stop repairing and just rebuild.
We have to ask the decision makers, how much more money do you want to spend in an outdated facility?
Now, Sheriff Office officials say they recommend closing the West Wing and completely renovating it. Back to you.
Thank you, Bobeth. Officials are investigating a power issue at the Manatee County Humane Society, which caused the evacuation of animals and staff. The Bradenton Fire Department responded to a call that Humane Society staff discovered a strong odor following a power surge. There was a power outage at the surgery center due to a failed air handler, and the strong odor took over the building.
I don't know if it was from some sort of electrical malfunction or what, but it definitely was burning your eyes and would burn your throat, so it was a pretty strong odor.
The Humane Society staff safely rescued all 15 animals from the surgery center. This investigation continues.
Glad it all turned out
Yes.
okay there. And it was a hot day. You needed that air conditioning to stay cool today. Here's Bob with more. Bob?
Yeah, Mother Nature's air conditioners with the afternoon showers and storms haven't been around lately, and temperatures staying hot right at this hour, 89 degrees, and that's even with a sea breeze. Water temperatures now into the mid to upper 80s, so it's not cooling things down all that much. Actually bringing the dew point up with that west wind makes it feel like about 98 degrees out there. The pressure 30.02 inches. That is falling just slightly, but generally high pressure still dominating our weather. And you can see just a few isolated cells that have been developing, mainly inland along the sea breeze, which has penetrated well inland now and is continuing to push off to the east. You can see near Sebring some rain northeast of Wauchula, and Arcadia had a few showers down south of that, but that for the most part is winding down. There's still a flood warning for the Peace River in DeSoto County until Friday. The river there running a little bit above average. And in the tropics, all quiet right now, but there's a chance this could develop down the road. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. A Palmetto soldier who was killed during a training exercise in Texas will be laid to rest this weekend. U.S. Army Private Class Zachary Nathaniel Fuller died in early June. He was one of 9 Fort Hood soldiers who was killed during that exercise while it was flooding in Texas. The vehicle overturned when they tried to cross a flooded creek. Tomorrow, members of AMVETS Post 301 in Allenton and the Manatee County Sheriff's Office will escort Fuller's family to Tampa International Airport to receive his body. Afterward, the procession will go to Westside Funeral Home in Bradenton. A visitation will be held Friday from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then a funeral service will be held at Bible Baptist Church in Palmetto Saturday at 1 p.m. The Florida High School Athletic Association implementing rules to protect student athletes. These new rules are designed to protect student athletes by reducing hard hits during practice. But according to many local coaches, they've always kept kids fresh and healthy leading into the playoffs. Manatee District Supervisor of Athletics, Jason Montgomery, stresses that hitting has not been eliminated entirely, but replaced with technique.
You still have, live plays in practice. You're still running your routes, you're still blocking, you're still working on your strategies and schemes, but we're able to reinforce the technique.
These new regulations go into effect on August 1st, the first preseason practice day for the upcoming season.
Still to come in your Suncoast News, the positives and negatives of home foreclosures, why it's still considered a big problem even though the number of foreclosures is down.
How Florida lawmakers are taking action following the deadly mass shooting in Orlando.
What does it mean when New South Window says Factory Direct?
It means we have a factory.
It means we eliminate the middleman.
It means you get an award-winning, energy-efficient window at factory direct pricing.
Plus, New South windows are made in Florida.
For Florida homes.
By Florida workers. Because we know Florida weather.
Bring your measurements this Saturday from 9 to 4 to get huge discounts. New South Window. We manufacture, we install, we guarantee. Call now.
When you don't know who you are, you can be anyone you want to be. You're coming with me.
Ooh, where are we going?
To the most wondrous place in the world.
Roll up, Tangleville's traveling circus is here!
This isn't a fairy story. People don't always live happily ever after. But we will. I'm Hetty Feather, and this is my story.
Annual wellness visits are important for healthy living. When you schedule your yearly exam, MCR Health Services is here for you.
With over 25 healthcare centers featuring multiple services and 8 pharmacies, we are here for you. Call or click today.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
I'm Dale Mast, and we're celebrating 40 years on the west coast of Florida.
It's our 40th anniversary, and it's time for a celebration, the Culligan Hydration Celebration. For a limited time, celebrate by taking $250 off any Culligan home system. That's $250 off Culligan water softener systems, drinking water systems, or whole house water filters. Help us celebrate our 40th anniversary, and remember,
for better water, pure and simple, call today and say,
"Hey Culligan man."
The ability to go to college on a Bright Future Scholarship gave me personally the flexibility to chase a dream. To not have to worry about paying for your college education was absolutely amazing. One step better than that was to leave with no loans. I mean, to start a life, to start a job, to start without having a debt was amazing, and it allowed me to get to where I'm at today.
The all-new MySuncoast.com. Just another way we're here for you.
Tonight at 7 o'clock on ABC 7, an in-depth look at the state of foreclosures.
ABC 7's Rick Adams joins us now with more on what we can expect. Rick.
Yeah, guys, we're taking a look at the good and the bad when it comes to foreclosures. The numbers are down here in Florida, but it still remains a big problem. Real estate experts will give us some valuable insight.
When you can't
have enough money to take care of your family and put food on the table, usually the mortgage is one of those things that people will skip.
And make sure you join us tonight at 7 as we tackle the topic of foreclosures right here on ABC 7. Back to you.
Thank you, Rick. And Bob will be back with the official Suncoast forecast.
Did you know? When your dog stays at Canine Corral, the play is free? Contact Canine Corral today about boarding and daycare packages. Canine Corral, where the love is.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
We are delighted to have Dr. Kaminsky join our team at the Totola Cancer Center.
I'm a radiation oncologist. I was at the National Institutes of Health, most recently at the Medical College of Georgia, specialized in central nervous system cancers, prostate cancers, and other types. At the Totola Cancer Center, we have a level of technology that is second to none.
He has a great wealth of knowledge and shares the same passion that we have for patient care.
My family and I are happy to be here in Sarasota and excited to treat our patients here at the Totola Cancer Center.
The kitchen is where life happens. Minnesota Flooring now offers a wide variety of beautiful quality craft-made cabinetry to make sure the heart of your home reflects your style. Visit us today at our new kitchen and bath cabinetry locations.
We've been slow smoking over oak for more than 45 years. And while sticking to tried and true traditions is kind of our thing, it doesn't hurt to throw something new in the smoker every now and then. Come get some slow smoked chicken wings at Sonny's Barbecue. Order them as an appetizer or as part of a combo with pork, baby back ribs, or both, starting at $10.99. Sonny's Barbecue, local pitmasters since '68.
Getting older shouldn't mean giving up all the things she loves to do. It should just mean, well, finding new ways to do them. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to provide help with personal care, housekeeping, and of course, meal preparation.
Oh, that smells so good.
Oh, and it tastes good too.
We can provide the right care right at home.
The west wind keeps us muggy and warm.
Yeah, and you know, I think we're going to see more of this kind of pattern throughout the summer months. Typically, when we have La Nina, we don't get as many of those afternoon and evening storms. They'll still be around, don't get me wrong, but we're going to see more of these kind of days where we get this west wind. It keeps things warm and muggy. Low temperatures around 80 degrees. I mean, last night, 11 o'clock, when it felt like 93 outside. You know?
Oh, my goodness.
Things aren't cooling down, but we have some cool shots. And in Boca Grande, this was last night's sunset. You can see the lighthouse right there. It's a great shot. They were out doing some tarpon fishing. He decided to, hey, send a picture in to pics at mysuncoast.com. So we're happy to have that and show that out right now. Appreciate that photo and hope you did well. As far as the Van Wezel webcam goes, well, there's not much to show. We had some fair weather cumulus clouds coming in from the Gulf earlier, and you can see most of that is, for the most part, cleared out of here. And we're looking for a gorgeous sunset tonight, albeit on the warm side, and a limited activity as far as thunderstorms go. During a normal year, we'd see just showers of storms developing to central Florida and then eventually drifting toward the west coast, and that is our normal pattern. But today, a different story. Dry air still at about 20 to 30,000 feet above us, and that's keeping things very quiet. We have one or two lone showers here and there dotting our viewing area, and that, for the most part, is not going to stick around all that long. 89 right now, the dew point, and with you factor that in, it feels like 98 degrees. And winds are out of the west at 10. That sea breeze has developed 30.02 on the barometer. And that is high, and it's slightly falling, but not much. 91 degrees the high. That's a couple degrees above the average. 79, though. That was warm. A warm start to this morning. That was the low temperature. No rainfall report. We're still about 2.5 inches above average. It's 83 now in Tallahassee. There's a little line of low pressure and some showers around the northern part of the state, cooling things down. Orlando at 90, 91 in Wauchula, and 89 in Northport. The same in Mayaca City, Punta Gorda at 90. And in Bradenton, it's 86 degrees, 88 Lakewood Ranch, and Sarasota at 89. Well, we'll see this trough come down on Thursday morning across North Florida. More showers and storms there anticipated. For us, there may be 1 or 2 lone showers right near the coast. Whenever we get a west wind and it stays westerly throughout the overnight, there's always a chance to see an isolated shower. It's called the land breeze. It's opposite of the sea breeze. And when we see that westerly flow, there's always that possibility of 1 or 2 lone showers, but not a lot of rainfall. I think we'll see a lot more rain as we move into Saturday. Friday, the rain chance jumping up a little bit more cloudiness around on Friday, and showers and storms scattered about. The rain chance at 40% or so for inland areas specifically, too. As far as the rest of the U.S. goes, we had some big storms yesterday over the central U.S. Those have now shifted into Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, and Tennessee tonight, where there's a line of intense storms racing off to the southeast, where there are numerous watches. All the area in yellow that you see right there, that's a severe thunderstorm watch. And then we have tornadoes and tornado watches in effect across parts of Wisconsin tonight, and that's in effect all the way through this evening and possibly continuing on. We just had a tornado warning that has since expired there into central Wisconsin. Well, in the tropics, we're going to watch this area right here. This indications are that the computer models are suggesting a surface low developing and then traveling to the southwest and into northeast Florida possibly by early next week. This particular system is a tropical wave, and that's just a line of low pressure. But the news is it's going to continue on this westerly course, and it should not develop once it's over land. The Hurricane Center giving it about a 10% chance. 74 in New York, 10 degrees warmer in Detroit, Chicago, a hot 90. 92 now in Salt Lake City, 84 in Wichita, Omaha, 98 degrees at this time, and 95 in Houston. Well, the boating forecast, tides upcoming, 11:25 for your next high tide, and another high tide tomorrow morning at 10:15. Sunset at 8:27. A morning coastal shower not out of the question tomorrow. West winds at 10 knots. Seas will be 1 to 2 feet, but generally a pretty good day for boaters. A water temperature warming up, 87 degrees right now, and the UV index will stay high. Warm evening, inland shower possible, partly cloudy, 79 for your low, and then tomorrow expect showers scattered about inland, a 20% chance, only a heat index up near about 100 degrees. And then the extended forecast does call for better chances for rain on Friday at 40%. The best chance over the next 5 or 7 days will be Saturday at 60%. And then Father's Day looks to be okay. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. Well, investigators are feverishly working to piece together motives behind that Orlando mass shooting. They are focusing on the woman at the center of the killer's life, his wife. Sources close to the investigation say Noor Salman began cooperating only after investigators showed footage of her with Mateen at various locations in Orlando. Right now, doctors are also working around the clock to treat the victims. More than 24 remain in the hospital, including Angel Colon, who views this tragedy as a second chance at life.
I've turned this into something so positive that maybe in the future I will need some counseling, but at the same time I'll be thinking how positive it turned out as well.
Since the incident, surgeons at Orlando Regional Medical Center have performed 44 operations on the victims.
And in light of Sunday's mass shooting in Orlando, Florida Democratic lawmakers are calling for a special session to halt some gun sales. This would apply to those on an FBI watch list and impose new requirements for becoming a security guard. Omar Mateen reportedly had no criminal history and cleared background checks to become a security guard, but had been on a terrorism watch list in 2013 and 14. Under this proposal, the special session would consider legislation to prohibit anyone on a federal watch or no-fly list due to suspicion of terrorist ties from buying firearms in Florida. Those no longer on the list can buy a gun, but only after an extensive background check.
We do need to make sure that we don't give the ability for those who are on the terrorism watch list to have the ability to get guns. Obviously, we saw that Mr. Mateen was able to get the guns legally, but what more could we have done?
Some Republican leaders in the Florida House and Senate have voiced opposition to that request. Lawmakers are expected to revisit measures next spring that failed during the 2016 session, including allowing those with concealed carry licenses to openly carry handguns in public places. And in just a few hours, a candlelight vigil will take place in Bradenton in remembrance of those Orlando victims. will be held at the playground area of the Bradenton Riverwalk beginning at 8 o'clock tonight. Those who attend are asked to bring a long stick candle, and we'll have more on that vigil tonight at 11 o'clock.
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. Coming up, we'll take you to a place where everybody is happy and extremely talented.
Breaking developments from Orlando tonight. Did the gunman lead a secret life? Was he a patron of that nightclub? The wife reportedly cooperating with the FBI. Did she know about the attack? Also gunfire inside a Walmart. A SWAT team taking down the suspect. Coming up.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
You know what scares me? No electricity. Yeah, when this magical box suddenly stops working, I call the pros at Mr. Sparky and they send a superhero to save the day. How's it going, Pablo?
It's going great, Mike.
Pablo possesses amazing skill. He can perform incredible feats at blinding speed.
Superhero. Couldn't have done it without you.
Modest, too.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Just to be clear, I don't live here.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WindGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WindGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
Being the caregiver for my husband is truly a blessing, but sometimes it's easy to lose a part of myself. To be my best, for him and for me, it's important to have time to be able to recharge. When I called Tidewell Hospice, they gave me the chance to do just that. They helped me find the time to care for myself, all the while with the peace of mind of knowing my husband is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice, it's more than you think.
Hey, I'm really glad that you're taking a few moments to check out this video about the ministry of First Sarasota Downtown Baptist Church. I'm William Hill, lead pastor here at First Sarasota. For the last 15 years, it's been my privilege to share in the life of this faith community, a community that centers itself around faith, friends, and family. Indeed, it is a ministry that's been in existence right here in this wonderful city for over a century.
The Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey's new circus show is out of this world. Prepare to blast off on an intergalactic new adventure. Feld Entertainment giving us a sneak peek today of the new show at its Manatee County headquarters. It's an all-new interactive experience that gives circus goers a glimpse of the future. Producers say the show, the first without elephants, is a new genre of circus performances. But we have the Summer Circus Spectacular right here on the Suncoast, which opens in the historic Oslo Theater at the Ringling Museum today.
And it's celebrating its 10th anniversary. ABC 7's Linda Carson has more. Linda.
In the spotlight tonight, the Circus Arts Conservatory presents the Summer Circus Spectacular. It's a great show inside one of the most luxurious, glamorous, and air-conditioned theaters anywhere.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Ringmaster Bailey Sloan, Sailor Circus graduate, is back for the third year.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dancing Gauchos.
The acts that we have are amazing, something that we put together specifically to be this awesome production for celebrating our 10 years.
Like the father and daughter duo who won the hearts of the nation on the TV show America's Got Talent. 15-year-old Sasha started at age 6.
We came from a circus family and we were traveling with a circus at that time. So my dad took up practicing with me so I can do the same thing.
She says this is the best job in the world.
It's really nice to hear people applaud and be the one that's the star.
It can be very dangerous.
The ladder to me is the most dangerous because it's higher than usual. And I have to use that twist the stick at the same time. That's not what I usually do.
So you're twirling at the same time you're climbing. Your dad's climbing up. And she's upside down doing a headstand on her dad's head. And while you're watching her, she's watching the faces in the audience.
I love to see their faces smile and ooh and ah, like, oh my God.
Just what you'll say about the incredible dancing gauchos.
Gauchos mean cowboys, so I've been doing this for 20-some years. I started in elementary school doing this type of act because what we do is Argentinian folk dancing.
They're husband and wife.
I taught her. Martha Sori. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm a circus, I have circus background.
Oh, wonderful.
5 generations.
And it wouldn't be the Summer Circus Spectacular without aerialist and co-founder of the Circus Arts Conservatory,
The incomparable Miss Dolly Jacobs.
It's an incredible show this year. I don't want to give it away, but the people are going to be wowed. It just goes from one extreme to the other, from laughing to in awe, and just the whole show, 1 hour. I think the people will be just in suspense.
The Summer Circus Spectacular opened today and it runs through July 30th. And like Dolly said, it only lasts 1 hour, so you can get the whole family to sit through that.
Yeah, the kids have a short attention span, so this is perfect.
So do the men. Sorry, guys.
I love the circus. Yeah, I want to see it for sure this summer.
You'll love
this looks like a good one. Thank you, Linda.
World News Tonight with David Muir is coming up next.
Followed by ABC 7 News at 7, and we'll see you at 11. Have a great evening.